Good evening. I would like to welcome all the families and friends who have joined us for this traditional yet unique senior induction ceremony of the Villanovan chapter of the National and Rhode Island Honor Societies at Woonsocket High School. My name is Nancy Kazera, and I am the chapter advisor of the National Honor Society.
And I am Colleen Bebo, the chapter advisor of the Rhode Island Honor Society. This evening, we would like to celebrate and recognize the 83 outstanding young men and women who have met the high standards of these prestigious organizations.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello and welcome to the Class of 2020 National and Rhode Island Senior Honor Society Induction. My name is Holly Vipacone and I am the president of the National Honor Society for the Class of 2020. Facilitating the ceremony tonight with me are my fellow officers, Vice President Allison Desio, Secretary Lauren Peliquin, Public Relations Maura Chanthavong, and Public Relations Eric Liu. At this time, Superintendent Dr. McGee would like to say a few words.
Good evening, parents, families, and friends, and most importantly, the Woonsocket High School 2020 National Honor Society and Rhode Island Honor Society inductees. I hope that you are all healthy and safe. I would much rather be making this speech in person, looking out at you, our amazing seniors, and your proud families and friends. But unfortunately, current circumstances have made that impossible. Notwithstanding, it is an honor to recognize each of you who will be inducted into the Villanovan chapter of the National Honor Society and Rhode Island Honor Society. We are so very proud of you. Indeed, you exemplify what it means to be a true Villanovan. Induction into this illustrious society is no easy accomplishment. Each of you was selected based on scholarship and academics and were recommended by your teachers based on your character and qualities. The four pillars of this society with which you have excelled throughout your high school career are scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Although these pillars are requisites for success, I believe that the adjective that best describes you is resilient. Without a doubt, you are here because you have exhibited the character trait of resilience throughout your educational career. Unfortunately, this spring you were thrown a major curveball that uprooted your senior year. But in true Villanovan fashion, you got up, brushed yourself off, and maintained your focus. It wasn't easy, but you didn't give up, and now you're here to reap the fruits of your labor. As a result of your resilience, hard work, and actions, you have brought honor and pride to yourselves, your families, and our community. As your superintendent, I am so very proud to call you Villanovans. In closing, be proud of your accomplishments, but do not rest on your laurels. Induction into this prestigious society is a beginning, not an end. Undoubtedly, you have much more to accomplish and contribute to society. Congratulations, and I thank you and your families for what you have given to our community, and I wish each of you good health and happiness in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Dr. McGee. We would now like to welcome Mayor Baldelli Hunt to say a few words.
Congratulations to the 2020 Honor Society inductees. Your scholarship, service, leadership, and character is a true testament to the hard work that you've put in over the last 4 years. It's also a testament to your parents, guardians, teachers, friends, and neighbors who have stood by you along the way. I am hopeful that your continued commitment and perseverance will continue through the next chapter in your life. I wish you health and happiness. Congratulations from the City of Woonsocket.
Thank you, Mayor Baldelli Hunt. We would also like to welcome Woonsocket School Committee Chair, Mr. Bourget, for a brief address.
This is Paul Bourget, Chairman of the Woonsocket School Committee. On behalf of the committee, including Vice Chairman Donald Burke, Mrs. Lynn Kapiskis, Mrs. Eleanor Nato, and Mrs. Rebecca Capwell, I congratulate you all on achieving this prestigious honor. Induction into the National Honor Society and Rhode Island Honor Society is a significant milestone that you should take a great sense of pride and accomplishment. We are so proud of you. You have met head-on the challenges of distance learning and have overcome the many obstacles that you faced in order to succeed. But we know that you didn't do this alone. Your parents, friends, family were there to support you, as well as your teachers. So special thanks go to your parents, family, and friends for being there for you and caring for you all these years, especially during this difficult time. And we also want to thank your teachers, principals, and admin staff who provided the programs and teaching methods to help you be successful. But now it's time for you to pay it forward. As members of the National Honor Society and Rhode Island Honor Society, you have a great responsibility to be good leaders, to provide community service, and to be of good moral character. So we encourage you to help those who are in need, to be courageous and brave, to be the leaders that we know you can be. And you should do the right thing always, even though the right thing may not be easy or popular. Again, we, the members of the school committee, congratulate you on this great accomplishment, and we wish you well on your journey of life.
Thank you, Mr. Bourget. Today, the Woonsocket High School community will be acknowledging 31 seniors who have attained a grade point average between 85 and 89.99 into the Rhode Island Honor Society. We will also be acknowledging 52 seniors who have attained a grade point average of 90 or higher into the National Honor Society. Each inductee has demonstrated 4 Honor Society characteristics: scholarship, leadership, character, and service, which are necessary requirements for their induction.
Each candle represents one of the 4 pillars, and they will be lit as we describe how our graduating class has represented the 4 characteristics throughout their high school career.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind for oneself and for society. A scholar is Rockney Iv, Juliana Pelletier, Evelyn Alubude, and Stephanie Ayat, who spend countless hours striving for academic excellence.
Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or without recognition, is the quality we seek in our membership. Service is represented by students like Caleb Calore, Edward Tupper, Elizabeth Ferrenti, Cassandra Doran, and Holly Vipicone, who have dedicated their lives to making the world a better place through their participation in Scouts. Or students like Suwani Suvanavang, who established a community service partnership that helped feed the homeless population of our community. These students are prime examples of our service leaders. It is students such as these that represent the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Character is the force within each individual what distinguishes them from others. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choices. Students like Jared Bissett, Jeremy Barrett, Eric Bedoya, and Azaria Rivera, who are genuine individuals that display the same sense of kindness to anyone that may cross their paths. To portray the same thing to those around you is a trait others may lack. However, these students demonstrate such true respect, responsibility, and trustworthiness. There are qualities our organization values when determining one's character.
Leadership is working towards a better future. A leader willingly yields her own personal interests for the interests of others, and they do it for the greater good. A leader is Hilary Tillavong, Anna Trong, and Albert Rojas Horta, who dedicated much of their time leading conversations on how to make the school and city a better place where no one is left behind and where the work of everyday students and teachers can be celebrated. Or students like Jacob Bissonette, Marcus Harmon, Anna Ayala, and the countless other team captains who have led their teams both on and off the field. With that, all the students being celebrated today are leaders, not just because of their role in the community service and volunteering, but their role in the classroom, social media, and any other setting that you may find them. These are the students leading this school. This is what leadership looks like.
At this time, Mrs. Bebo and Ms. Kozera will now present the Class of 2020 Honor Society inductees through a slideshow that was put together by Hilary Tillavong.
The Class of 2020 Rhode Island Honor Society members at Woonsocket High School are Anna Ayala, Jeremy Barrett, Jared Bissett, Jacob Bissonette, Sierra Carr, Hannah Charpentier, Aviana Cole Ortiz, Bethany Coppinger, Faith Cody, Timothy Cody, Natalia De Silva, Kiana Garno, Marcus Harmon, Ariana Johnson, Maya Monique LaPlante, Nayeli Ledesma, Samantha Mary Lascarbo, Nancy Lee, Omar Ramadan Mani, Jessica Marie Ortiz, Juliana Pelletier, Jonathan Mark Peliquin, Tyler Piscini, Natalie Prasavat, Kara Rich, Alex Rithafong, Albert K. Roja Horta, Lindsay Suryavan, Madison Caroline Thibodeau, Aaliyah Destiny Wilcox, Madeline Verasek, Veronica Wos.
The class of 2020 National Honor Society members of Woonsocket High School are Janet Adeyeye, Octavia Ajay, Evelyn Alubudi, Angel Amaro Brito, Zachary Archambault, Stephanie Ayat, Eric Bedoya, Caleb Kalori, Ajiomi Sise, Maura Chantavong, Jacob Costanza, Allison R. Dizio, Katie Dion, Cassandra Doron, Stephanie Incarnation, Aminata Fall, Liz Ferrente, Emily Flannery, Valerie Gonzalez, Asali Green, Gabriel Gernon, Madison Hardy, Rockney Iv, Mark A. Kapiskis, Brett Lamoureux, Tamara Ledesma Ponce, Josephine Lepores, Alexia Lescarbot, Eric Liu, Jalea Monty, Hannah Moyen, Julia Nguyen, Ambar Celeste Oliver Mella, Lauren Peliquin, Riley Pang, Manila Pimentel, Joseph Pona, Azaria Alana Rivera, Faith Rodriguez, Isabel Marie Rosario, Brett Rose, Emma May Ross, Zachary David Scimbato, Suwani Remy Suvanavong, Hillary Tillavong, Rashida Tiller, Anna Trang Trong, Edward Tupper, Ariana Verdo, Holly Pachempa Vipacone, Madison Verisak, Claudine Webby,
Congratulations to the Class of 2020 Rhode Island and National Honor Society inductees. I will now recite the Honor Society pledge that our inductees took through a submitted recording. I, Holly Vipacone, pledge myself as a member of the National Honor Society Villanovan Chapter of the Rhode Island Honor Society Villanovan chapter, to maintain high scholastic standings, to endeavor intelligently and courageously, to be a leader, and always seek the light of truth, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make these ideals the ideals of my school and of my life.
Good evening, and congratulations to the newly inducted Rhode Island and National Honor Society inductees. Tonight, I have the pleasure to announce the 2019-2020 National Honor Society's top 10 scholars. Number 10, Stephanie Encarnation. Number 9, Caleb Kalori. Number 8, Emma Ross. Number 7, Holly Vipacone. Number 6, Ajiyumi Sise. Number 5, Anna Trang Trong. Number 4, Hannah Moyen. Number 3, Rockney Iv. And at number 2, in this year's salutatorian, with a grade point average of 99.188, is Miss Allison Diziel. In the fall, Allison will attend the Maine College of Art with a major in illustration and a minor in art and entrepreneurship. Some of Allison's highlights during her illustrious career include National Honor Society Vice President of the Class of 2020, member of the Science Olympiad, member of the Rhode Island Student Advisory Council, RISD Project Open Door, peer mentor, yearbook staff, page designer, student council member, vice president sophomore year, and senior member of the Spectrum organization. Congratulations, Allison. And finally, this year's valedictorian with a grade point average of 102.2 is Mr. Eric Liu. This next year, Eric will be attending Harvard University and will major in neuroscience or molecular and cellular biology on the pre-med track. He will minor in global health and health policy. Some of Eric's highlights during his illustrious high school career include 2019 Rhode Island Civic Leadership Award recipient, senior class vice president, junior class treasurer, Rhode Island FBLA state historian and chapter parliamentarian, National Honor Society public relations officer, math team captain. Eric also worked for Landmark Medical Center. Congratulations, Eric, and again, congratulations to the top 10.
We would also like to recognize the various organizations in which the inductees have participated in over the past 4 years.
There are 29 students in WHS Athletics, 12 students in WHS Music Department, 13 students in class officers and other leadership positions, 6 students in College Crusades, 19 students in ELO, 29 students in ETS, 12 students on the math team,
10 students in Science Olympiad, 22 students in Skills USA, 2 students in JROTC, 12 students in Student Council, 3 students in Spectrum, 8 students in Debate, 12 students in FBLA, 4 students in School Newspaper, 6 students in School Yearbook, 26 students in WACTC, 3 students in Knitting Club, 9 students in Theater, 21 students in Peer Mentors, 9 students in Dance, 9 students in Prepare RI internships, 5 students in Boys and Girl Scouts, 2 students in Smile, 9 students in Novin Voice, and 8 students in additional CCF after-school programs.
Thank you, students, for being so involved throughout your high school experience. Your involvement has really left a mark on the Woonsocket High School community. At this time, Mr. Henderson will give a concluding address.
I would like to begin by giving a very special thank you to the parents, families, and friends for their support of these fine young men and women. You too had to grind during these 4 years. It was not an easy path. Thank you for your commitment and your dedication during this process. Another special thank you to Mrs. Kozera and Mrs. Bebo. Thank you for your guidance, your commitment, and your service to these students. These two ladies are fine examples for you to follow. Lastly, a special thank you to all the students who increased their leadership roles and made tonight a possibility. This is the first virtual celebration, and you did an awesome job. This ceremony is my favorite ceremony of them all. I look forward to National Honor Society Night because it sets the tone for all the celebrations that are to follow. We also have the opportunity to recognize the special men and women who committed themselves to academics and who also challenged themselves to be the best amongst their peers. This night is a special night. I welcome you as a former member of the National Honor Society to the fraternity. Saying that this year has been a challenge is an understatement. We are living in difficult times, and that goes well beyond COVID-19. This new norm is not okay. People losing lives unjustly and the disrespect that runs rampant in this society cannot be accepted. It's time that the narrative is changed, and you have the power and fortitude to do it. These characteristics that you pledge to tonight will be the foundation that you stand on to change this world that we live in. Scholarship. Make sure you are constantly seeking information and willing to change. Service. In my opinion, this is the most noble of them all. It is important that you must humble yourself and be willing to lend a helping hand, and it starts in your community. Leadership. It takes courage to stand your ground for what is right, but trust your gut and people will follow. Character. Your character will be revealed in your actions when no one is looking. You have what it takes to be change agents. You have put that on display in our community and beyond. It's your turn now to go and be recognized. Quote, strength does not come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you thought you couldn't. The world is yours. Take it by storm. Shout out to my niece, Jalea Monty. Congratulations, and go Novans.
Thank you, Mr. Henderson. I am very proud of all that we have accomplished this year as members of the Woonsocket Honor Society. I would now like to share some details of the service projects, accomplishments, and goals we have completed throughout the school year. Every member of the Honor Society is required to complete quarterly community service hours, tutoring hours, and 2 service projects per year. Service projects are student-initiated projects that gather Honor Society members together to help our community in different ways. Some community service projects that we have done in the past include Thanksgiving baskets, city Easter egg hunt, elementary and middle school activities, the holiday stroll, and partnerships with the May Organization for the Homeless. The Honor Society takes initiative in spirited school events, such as how in the past we have led Teacher Appreciation Week to thank the wonderful staff of our school. And during the Teacher Appreciation Week, we served ice cream to the teachers and created thank you cards. We also encourage students to give back to the community by taking part in monthly blood drives. Making a change is part of embodying the National Honor Society spirit: character, scholarship, leadership, and service.
As we begin to wrap up our induction ceremony, the Honor Society would like to thank our amazing faculty advisors who have helped in countless ways through their support and dedication. We would like to recognize the Honor Society Faculty Council that consists of Mrs. Walker, Mrs. LaValle, Ms. Farrell, Mrs. Capitamini, and Mrs. Dorado. We would also like to thank our faculty advisors, Mrs. Bebo and Ms. Kozera, who have worked with and guided our class through the ups and downs of our high school journey.
Thank you, Allison. In addition, the National Honor Society officers would also like to recognize honorable guests who have supported our class through this unique and unprecedented school year. Mayor, Ms. Baldelli Hunt, Superintendent, Dr. McGee, School Committee Chair, Mr. Bourget, School Committee Vice Chair, Mr. Burke, School Committee Member, Ms. Nato, School Committee Member, Mrs. Capwell, School Committee Member, Mrs. Kopiskis, Woonsocket High School Principal, Mr. Henderson, Woonsocket High School Assistant Principal and Head of Guidance, Mr. Houlay, Woonsocket High School Assistant Principal, Mrs. Caparelli, Woonsocket Area Career and Technical Center Director, Mr. Webb, Woonsocket Area Career and Technical Center Assistant Principal, Mr. Gio.
And lastly, I would like to personally thank our National Honor Society officers for all their hard work and dedication. Your leadership, resilience, endless efforts is what has held the Woonsocket Villanovan chapter together. My hope for you is that the experiences you will carry with you and the bonds we have created will be the foundation for our future endeavors.
Thank you for joining us this evening. From the bottom of my heart and from all the faculty, staff, and administration at Woonsocket High School, congratulations to the National and Rhode Island Honor Society members on what you have accomplished thus far. I have one last assignment for you. It's now your turn to go out into the world and make us all proud, and to always show your Villanovan pride. Have a great evening, and congratulations again to the class of 2020.